I saw this video. Many of you know I am dead set against protesters being allowed to block traffic. I am all for you protesting, whatever you want to protest, but life is just too hard, too annoying, too difficult to navigate for all of us to have to deal with your whiny asses blocking us from getting to work, from getting to pick up our children, whatever the case may be. And I also firmly do not believe in the sincerity of many of these protesters. It is my take that a majority of them are just life's losers who are looking for other people to bond with and get a little attention for themselves. Because there is absolutely no way whatsoever that by blocking traffic, you bring people over to your way of thinking. And the whole retort of, yeah, but it got you talking about it, right? No, that's not effective. Getting someone talking about it and talking about it uniformly across the board as I hate these people and I hate that they do this shit does not bring sympathy to your movement. But here's the video I'm talking about. Now, this is taking place over in Germany. I know we have at least one German person in here. Big Green is from Germany. Let me pull up that video. Just a video of people in Berlin trying to pull these protesters off the road because they've just simply had enough. But the disturbing thing is the police are stopping the people who are trying to move them and doing nothing to the protesters. I'm all for it. Look at the cop. He's ripping at this guy's arm for pulling this asshole out of the road. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. And I don't speak German. Maybe Big Green can translate some of this and tell me what they're saying. But the people are basically saying they want them the fuck out of the way. And the cops saying leave them alone. Protecting the protesters and the protesters only. That's the cop screaming at this lady for trying to move them. I don't get this. I don't understand this. This absolutely blows my mind. Why are cops protecting people sitting in the street? I can't speak to Germany. In America, you have the right to protest. You do not have the right to break laws in the pursuit of that protest. And they do the same things here. The same exact things here. The cops come out and protect the yo-yos who are sitting in the street. My personal opinion, I have to be careful how I say this because we are on YouTube. My personal opinion is from the time you're a little kid, you would hope, the vast majority of us, have had parents, brothers, sisters, role models who tell us the road is where the cars drive. Be very careful when crossing the road. Look both ways. Make sure you don't get hit by a car. If you can overcome all of that and sit your stupid ass down in the road where you know the cars are driving, if something bad happens to you, that's Darwinism. It's not a tragedy. It's something that was bound to happen. You asked for it to happen. I have no use for these people whatsoever. None. And I don't care what the cause is. I don't care what they're protesting. And I'm all for their ability to protest. I am not for their ability to make an already pain in the ass day-to-day life for all of us that much more of a struggle. That's before you even start talking about how many times have they prevented emergency vehicles from getting to the needed emergency. And you don't know what's going on in somebody's life. Again, I think back to the times I've been most frantic. Like, I can remember years ago when my oldest daughter, I got called from work because she was having a seizure. And I just remember that trip home being a nightmare. You couldn't get home fast enough. It's your child and they're having a major medical event. And they'd already called the hospital. So now I'm zooming to try and get to the hospital. And I try and put myself in that position. I don't know what I would do if those people were in the way while I was going to do that. I actually probably do, but I can't say it. I just have absolutely no use for these people whatsoever. And it pisses me off that the authorities do nothing about it. Now, again, they're probably their hands are tied by those in positions of authority or by those in government. But then those in government should have to go. But if any Big Green or anybody else here from Germany that knows Germany well, this seems to be an ongoing thing here. Is that the case throughout Germany? It's just like, oh no, just let them do what they want and we'll protect them? Okay, Big Green said there's not much to translate, just lots of swearing. The police telling people to stop tugging at the protesters and them responding with then do something. I can't imagine their frustration. And we see it here in America. The same things go on here. I do think from what I've seen, the protesters pick their spots fairly well. You will generally see the protests of this nature where they're blocking traffic taking place in places like, say, New York City or Portland or, someplace in the Pacific Northwest. I don't think it would be as likely to happen in a Florida or most of Texas, because I don't think the protections would be quite the same for them. But I'm curious, and I know the majority of people here, I'm already seeing it in the chat, agree with me. Is there anybody who disagrees with me? Am I wrong about this? I mean, is whatever their cause may be, I think this is the Just Stop Oil people. Is their cause so important that they should be allowed to just disrupt everybody else's daily life because that somehow is going to bring the attention to their plight, to their cause? I don't see any way it brings any type of... You really think you're going to leverage people into voting a certain way and affecting the changes you want made because you just disrupted their day-to-day life?